Do you believe a cheater is always a cheater? Do they ever really change? Yeah, they really do. I don't believe a cheater is always a cheater. And I know that this is a thing that a lot of people say, but I really believe they say that because they don't know many people who have successfully survived an affair. At least they don't think they do, because most people who successfully survive an affair don't run around the neighborhood and tell everybody about it, right? So, what I have seen to be true in the last 23 years of my clinical practice working with almost, exclusively infidelity is that people cheat for really complex reasons. And I'm not excusing it, but I do want to explain why they do it. An affair is a painkiller. You are not the pain. The pain is in them. They feel some deep emotional pain and they decide to treat that with an affair. Now, they could have chosen alcohol or drugs or a variety of healthy things, right? But instead of choosing something else, they chose another person as a painkiller. Completely the wrong choice, completely a poor decision, but that's what they chose, okay? So in terms of the reasons why they made that particular choice, I usually find that people choose an affair when they are not feeling well themselves, like they're depressed, anxious, feeling some kind of grief, so they've got some emotional challenge they're dealing with. And then the relationship is strained for whatever reason. And one third component is that there's some kind of trauma or trigger that just pushes them over the edge. Like maybe a family member passes away, or they lose a business, or they're getting closer to 50 or something like that. So when those three things happen at the same time, I think of that as the affair Bermuda Triangle, and people are at high risk for an affair when that happens. Also, we know that childhood trauma is a big risk factor for unhealthy coping strategies in adulthood. So many, many, many of the people that I take care of also have childhood trauma, right? And it's not a big trauma necessarily. It's not, SA or, being in a war, although it could be those things. Often it's a lot of emotional neglect for years. So I find a lot of people have the affair Bermuda Triangle and have some childhood abuse or neglect or trauma that has affected them. So once somebody realizes that their affair has actually caused a giant problem in their relationship and profoundly wounded another person, that is a huge wake-up call for many of these people. And they see the pain they've caused and they want to never do that again. So people can change if they want to.